All right, call that a wrap for today. I'm gonna make me a parts list. What it do, people? Welcome back to Easy's Rebuilds. I'm your guy, Easy E. If you can see from behind me, the Monte Carlo is gone, the Copart parts car. I chopped it on up into little bitty pieces and got her on loaded up on the truck and got out of here and cleaned up my yard a little bit, got a lot of scrap metal out. I had like 1,700 pounds of scrap, so that was $153. But over there, the doors to them, I didn't scrap the doors, I didn't scrap the deck lid. The seats are still here for Robert to come pick them up. He took the tires and the rims. It was only 3 tires, 3 rims. Tires was bald, but he wanted the rims because they was in better shape than his. Whew. Still got the dash. So he got his was left of the Monte Carlo, the back seat, front seats, the whole dash, modules, aluminum pieces for the knuckles, ABS pump, cruise control module, shifter, reservoir. The engine from his car, still bringing it down. But I said we gotta make a video every weekend or y'all won't have nothing to watch. So I'm jumping back on the parts Traverse. So they go parts over there from the Monte Carlo, the deck lid, the broken sunroof, his radiator, the rear bumper, because rear bumper could be saved. We got the side skirts over there. Engine cradle, and I kept a piece of the strut tower, just in case I need it for our 2013 Impala that was hit real hard on the passenger side, so I kept that piece. I know I'm gonna end up having to drill out spot wheels and stuff. They got another piece to it up there because I drilled that out because that's a piece I actually needed for the other car because the other car is pushed in. But be on the safe side to the whole thing out. Now it's got to start getting this car, well, start getting the motor taken out of this one. I ain't gonna get it all done today. Well, I'm just going to make a little video here. So like I said, have something to watch. Because I ain't gonna get this motor snatched out in one video. These motors take a little bit longer. The ground is wet because it's been raining. And I've been cleaning the garage out. Oil everywhere. And it's a lot of work to do. Radiator shot, of course. Been like that. Smell like urine, animal urine. It's been a while since we started taking parts off of this car. From the last time we recorded when we took parts off. Now I'm about to get this whole, we're going to say, core support out of here. Get the radiator out. Hopefully it's not, the AC is not charged on this one. Get the power steering cooler off. And I don't even know where all the parts are at to these cars. I have to look like that car. I done stripped all the way down. Hopefully I still got all the parts. I just had an engine fire. Hopefully I still got all the parts. Like for the radiator mount for the top. This one only had one. The other one must have busted off somewhere. Don't know. So I got to start sourcing parts again. So this when Had the burn first for 3 years now. I know where the hood latch at, the wiring. Hopefully a lot of these parts are inside these two cars. If not, I'm gonna go into the junkyard, getting little odds and ends. But at least it'd be little odds and ends and not big major parts. I got another cradle. We're gonna use the original radiator and fans from that one, because this radiator's shot and the fans are shot. Well, the fans not making. I'll check it out. When I saw the car, the fans was making noise. Like I said, this parts car, so I'm gonna be using a lot of these parts. A lot of these parts won't fit over there. I need everything. Everything that was up under the hood, we need. Coolant reservoir, fuse box, breather box. We need the brake booster with master cylinder, AC lines, engine. We gotta take the transfer case off of that one because they got the other engine. So let me stop talking and let's jump on into this one. All right. Well, there is a lot of work to do to get the fuse box out. You have like 1, 2, 3, 4 tabs you gotta get up to get the push. Then you gotta put the whole thing out. Then you got multiple tabs around the fuse box where you can separate it and get your plug wiring harnesses out of there, like so. And all these screws, all these nuts and bolts up here was 10s and 13s. So we got all this, well, almost undone. Just trying to get some of this stuff undone. Got a bunch of grounds, which are 10s. Like I said, keep my wiring for this car, of course, because my other car don't. We ran new wires because that one was on fire. And we need all these pieces. We don't need the wiring harness from this car. But I do gotta pull. Probably got to order some struts. These struts on this one is kind of rusty. Those struts ain't cheap. So to get out the fuse box holder, the little mount, it's like it's 3 10s. I'm gonna take these 10s out and transfer them over to the, or I can leave them in here, or I can just transfer them over to the other car. One is a bolt, then 2 nuts. Still gotta get this radiator out. Whew. Get that out to get to the motor mount, which I do need that one too. I need everything off this car. Try to keep all this together so I don't lose any nuts and bolts like Auto Auction Rebuilds did on one of his cars. When they sit for a while and you forget what you did all your parts. I try to put mine in sandwich bags, or at least I'm working on this one. So I need the radiator hose. We need it. Basically, we need everything. Except the wiring harness, because they're different from different cars. I got a wiring harness that had the rear view camera, because this car don't have a rear view camera. That car has a rear view camera, but that car don't got power lift gate. This car don't got power lift gate, but the car I took the wiring harness had power lift gate, so hopefully everything still works. I could have put power lift gate in there, but that'd have been money. So I gotta get this radiator out, gotta get it drained. I do have my drain pan right here. I'm gonna take the hose off from right here. Very easy when you don't got nothing in your way. Get my pan just right. Oh, can't never get it just right. Almost had it. Let me get that all drained out. And get back to work. when it comes down to these motors, it's a lot you got to do to pull this motor. You got to drop the whole frame. No engine cradle got to come out. That's why I'm not dropping it out in this video, because you still got to undo the exhaust. But we're going to see how far we get. So far, we got the heater core hoses disconnected, the fuel rail disconnected, the ABS pump module disconnected, the speed sensor disconnected on this side, the wires off the body of the car, all the grounds are disconnected, windshield washer fluid disconnected. It's over there. Oh, that's over there. A lot of stuff stay with the engine. The AC line is disconnected. I don't even know where it went. Oh, it's right here. It's disconnected from the car. Plus, we're going to need that one for the other car anyway. Like I said, all that stuff was melted. This AC line is disconnected. Motor mount is gone from on top. There's only motor mount that's up here. The other ones are on the cradle. Like I said, hopefully I can drop this out. When I drop it out, look at it more. Because we need that transfer piece to mount onto this transmission. I see there's a cover on there, because this is where it would go right here, I do believe. Wait, no. That's farther down. So what the hell what I'm looking at? I'm looking at transmission. It's so shiny. Here we go farther down there, so I gotta get everything out so I can see that. But I see the cat is in position back there, where it's supposed to be. But did they leave me some room on this cradle, or is this cradle different from the other cradle? Because I did throw it away, the other cradle. Oh, but that piece went up under the cradle. I remember now. But we'll see. Gotta get closer in there and take a look. But we getting all knocked on out. Like I said, I ain't dropped again this. I got this. That sensor unplugged over here, all the wires unplugged, everything is unplugged on top. Just got to get on bottom. That car needs everything. If y'all new to this channel, she's still in pieces on the inside. Hopefully we get her running, because this car didn't have a key. Key guy made a key. Probably got to program it and make another key. But this car is in pieces, waiting on parts from that car. So we can get it all buttoned back up, and hopefully she runs. We know this car runs because I moved over here. Hopefully we can make this one run and that one. Hopefully I still got the key to that one. Got to find the steering column. That stuff everywhere. I took that car apart piece by piece. And I got to take this car apart and scrap it. So this car get taken apart the same way. Probably take the whole dash apart, snatch that out, take these doors off. Y'all know how I get down. I cut these cars up. Like when I went to Scrap International, they're like, dang, you got a whole Monte Carlo up in here. Scrapped the whole Monte Carlo except for the doors and the deck lid. Great, nice tires on here. So we get her running. I order some struts, and she run very well. And get some struts for her, some new brakes and rotors. I'm gonna get these tires off. Probably get the, like I didn't took all that scrap up there. Now I gotta make another pile. Backyard gonna be like a junkyard again. Well, let me get these. I'm gonna get these tires off and go from there. Maybe end this video. Maybe we won't. But I have to get the work done.
Cruising in my lane fast, call it high speed. I've been working hard, yeah, I've been working nightly. If you think you'll win, ha, nah, likely. I be taking shots, yeah, cold-blooded, icy. Watching numbers grow is what I call sightseeing. In the front row, run it up when they hype me. The following grows, they know how to ignite me. Call me CEO, I've been running shit right, see. And I ain't playing games, I create my own lane, making pleasure out of pain, turning losses into gains, I'm the boss, I'm making change. I've been rocking this exchange, popping off and risking things, gonna make a f***ing name. I just wanna be famous, but I don't want that cheap fame. No, I'm not that vain, I just wanna be greatness. 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 Ain't no motherfucker in this world could do it like me. Open up your eyes and insert a little rising. You don't have to love me, you don't have to like me. Got enough love in myself, in my psyche. You should have the same in your brain nightly. If you wanna taste me, you can fucking try me. If you wanna hate me, you know where to find me. And if you go and hate this, you can fucking bite me. Okay, I'm going off every chance I get. I don't really take a loss, well, I'll admit. That's why I'll make it to the top, yeah, I commit. And no, I'm never getting lost, I get after it. Investing in my own stock, cause it's faster than any crypto hits go, let me spend. Everything that you see is something I invent, and it's only a percent. I'm gonna take shots, if I miss all, forget it. I'll take a fat loss just to learn all that's in it. I'm taking snapshots, learning how to fall and get it. I'm getting back up, always stand tall, don't sweat it. I never back up, I don't miss a thing or regret it. I'm always learning, you could call me academic. I'm always working, never been apathetic. That energy is like a poison, needs some antiseptic. Ain't no motherfucker in this world could do it like me. Open up your eyes and insert a little rising. You don't have to love me, you don't have to like me. Got enough love in myself, in my psyche. You should have the same in your brain nightly. If you wanna take me, you can try me. If you wanna hate bitch, you know where to find me. And if you go and hate this, you can fight me. Ain't no motherfucker in this world could do it like me. Open up your eyes and insert a little rising. You don't have to love me, you don't have to like me. Got enough love in myself, in my psyche. You should have the same in your brain nightly. If you wanna taste me, you can fucking try me. If you wanna hate me, you know where to find me. And if you go and hate this, you can fucking bite me. No motherfucker in this world can do it like me. Open up your mind and insert a little rising. You don't have to love me.
All right, call that a wrap for today. I'm gonna make me a parts list just in case. Brakes, rotors, struts in the front. Lucky this is just we're gonna say a cradle swap. I'm gonna take this cradle from this car, put that transfer case on there, so it'd be all-wheel drive. Because what I seen it did look like you had the boat hose to bolt it up, mount it up in there to make this car all-wheel drive. Well, to make that one back all-wheel drive, 'cause that one all-wheel drive. So they go to right there. Lucky this one don't guide it, so I don't gotta. That's something else you have to disconnect. But I see where I can connect it back on the other transmission. So like everything is basically the same up under there, except for the transfer case. I'm probably gonna need some sway bar end links. I seen I had to heat those up to get them off. They was rusty, This person must have worked somewhere where they got mighty dirt. Well, it's dirt. I don't know where they worked at. But this car was, inside was caked up full of dirt. Everything up under here caked up full of dirt. But got the ABS sensors out. Everything getting switched over except for the calipers. Hopefully those calipers on this car are still good. They still on there. If not, I can switch out those calipers. Probably can paint those. Those over here kind of rusty. And they was rusty when I got the car. So next thing to do is to gotta get the exhaust off. And the steering shaft. Almost forgot about that. Gotta get that steering shaft off. Then drop the cradle. The steering shaft is back there. Gotta get that undid. Then once I get the motor out, I can start getting all the pieces I need. The little bitty pieces I need to go back on that one, like the heat shield and stuff on the back firewall. I need it for that one because obviously that one was burnt up. So I need all those pieces on the back firewall. Plus I need the brake booster and all that good stuff. Whew. I'm about to go in the house and edit this video. But like I said, we get it done a little bit at a time. A little bit at a time. And on this one, I don't got to take the CV axles out or nothing. Because usually I just drop the cradle and leave everything still hooked up. But nobody can take this whole cradle and put it over here. From here to there. But not like that. It'd be still, this car going to be over here. And just slide it out and try to get everything lined back up and get it up there. And how I get it down, I use 3 jacks. 1 in the front, 2 on the side, and jack her on down onto my cart, which is right there. Y'all see that in probably the next video if I make one of me dropping this motor. But that's going to be a wrap for today. If y'all enjoyed this video, you know what to do. Leave a comment in the comment section below. Share this video on your social media if you would. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing to Easy's Rebuilds. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so you'll be notified whenever we release a new video. We have merch not like this at teespring.com. We take Cash App donations. Go follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and X. And with all that, people, stay tuned and stay blessed. Deuces!